On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show field in downtown Denver, we wrap up this quick two-game interleague series, the Chicago Cubs. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born.
He had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing 3-1 now. And missed, and it's full 3-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Felipe Montano will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. We're just underway here in Denver. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. Defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Kyle Schwarber will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Boy, just an amazing season he's had so far, and he's in the top.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 59 on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Lined hard toward right center. Number 32 is there, and he has it for the out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matty, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going.
He's hit more than 10 home runs in his last 10 games. This has been a historic couple of weeks for him. The display of power that he's been putting on is just mind-boggling.
Cal Ripken will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's running towards second, seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Albert Pujols will stand in here. Currently 6th in the National League in RBIs, but with a good chance to pad that total here.
Yeah, and the vet still got it. And it's so big for a team when they've got an experienced guy like him.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot, number 43 on the year for him, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Alex Rodriguez will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise.
In the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run shot off the bat of Alex Rodriguez. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
In now, Scott Richards. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come. Corey Dickerson will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Brandon Phillips steps into the box, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do.
Wow, what a start to this game. 4 straight strikeouts, and he's baffling these guys.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, good hitters in this situation, when you're down in the count, they tend to try to go the other way. We'll see if he does that right here.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And that's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
Pujols comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Tucker Barnhart into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Story will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Kyle Schwarber will start things off in the home second, and they've got to be licking their chops after that first inning output.
Yeah, and I think if you're a guy getting your second at-bat of the game and it's only the second inning, you know things are going pretty well.
Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
And I tell you, when you're struggling a bit out there on the mound, this is where having a strong defense behind you can be such a boost. And this is a heck of a play right there to take this ball in.
Chris Bryant will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Eaton going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league. And he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Michael Marion is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Throw gets him 2 down. At the plate, Trevor Story. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And now that's already 8 runs they've pushed across the plate here in the first few innings. I don't know what's gotten into these guys, but they've definitely had the bats working so far.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0. Into the box, Albert Pujols. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that
left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. One shot to straightaway left. His second, the blowout continues.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right, absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg hit hard towards second, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Neftali Feliz is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Feliz sets. Here's the 1-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Scott Richards digs in now after lining out in his last try. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a drive out to left center field. Rodriguez will take the turn and head for home. The runner scores from second, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate again, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubbies are in front, 14-0. Dwayne Edmondson will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Strasburg steps into the windup. Here it comes on 3-2. On the ground up the middle, backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder.
Number 32 will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Popped high in the air. Bryant is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
When you got the count in your favor, 3-1, and you do this, these are the at-bats that you look back on and you think, man, I just gave away an out there.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but this one's Dominic Leone is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Chris Bryant strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And there's his first base hit in this one. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, and that's home run number 48 on the year as this lead got even wider.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 5.
Albert Pujols stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Boy, how much higher?
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Alex Rodriguez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 3-run home run off the bat of Alex Rodriguez. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup's going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
J.P. Howell is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Standing in now, Scott Richards. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate. Adam Eaton will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Pujols has it in his tracks. Oh, no, he butchered it.
Now batting, third baseman,
Stepping into the box, Felipe Montano. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. At the plate, Ernie Banks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Corey Dickerson in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And he is in there. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, if he's going to...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs. Kyle Schwarber strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. He pulls this one into right. Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, third
Chris
baseman.
Bryant will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Hard liner to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. This is hit high and deep out to left. Dickerson going back. Gone! A 2-run shot at the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 52 for him thus far as the blowout continues.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out of here with plenty to spare.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
Hit hard to the right side. Phillips is there, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Drew Storen is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Storen comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The pitcher, number 37.
Steven Strasburg gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man. Tucker Barnhart heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Now at the plate, Dwayne Edmondson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Number 32 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 32.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 3-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ripken ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Jed Jerko will grab a bat and hit way to pitch number 75. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, and as you can see, they are way. Sean Tollison is on his way in, and I don't get this one. It's the 5th inning. Alex Rodriguez stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. A-Rod around second. He's headed for third. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ballgame.
Well, if he wants to go about getting the cycle, he's got the 3 hardest parts out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he's able to make it up to third. Now he needs just a single in his next at-bat to finish it off.
Into the box, Scott Richards. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Kyle Schwarber digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, you can start polishing up that MVP trophy. 60 home runs for him on the year now. That's just an incredible number. And, you know, he was locked in from day one. And now that total is just getting up towards being one of the best seasons of all time.
John Lackey is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Line towards center field. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. This is pulled into right. Eaton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting,
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Cal Ripken steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 449 now for his career as the blowout continues.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
In now, Steven Strasburg hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they get the long. Adam Eaton will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
To his right, Story on to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ernie Banks will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Alex Rodriguez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Dickerson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Scott Richards steps in looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
Eaton racing back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Lifted in the air to center. A-Rod moves over. 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
Brandon Phillips will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Tucker Barnhart will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Richards has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and they remain well behind. Trevor Story steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Lackey's ready. Here's the 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder going back to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now, looking ahead, you wonder if maybe he'll get one more shot at the cycle. Might need a little help, but it's not over for him yet.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Up next for the Cubs,
Albert Pujols will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Dickerson has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. Steven Strasburg will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs strand 1, but not to fear as they hold. Dwayne Edmondson will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Back to the mound and off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Strasburg looks in. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to short. To his left, Story in time to first, and there are 2 away. John Lackey will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, and as you can see, they are way. Alex Rodriguez steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Alex Rodriguez has just hit for the cycle. That's a him and everyone here in attendance.
Thrilling indeed, Matt. Now, I've witnessed a few others besides this one, and it's exciting for everyone, even broadcasters. It's a very rare thing in our sport, and it always seems to happen out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool for everyone here watching to see a little piece of baseball history.
Standing in now, Scott Richards. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Kyle Schwarber. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Chris Bryant. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Alberto Osuna will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Adam Eaton will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Felipe Montano stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Ernie Banks will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Corey Dicker to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what...
And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And with this victory, chalk up win number 90 for these guys. They've had one heck of a year, and it ain't over yet.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, Alex Rodriguez.